Hey there, this is LaQuita with QuitaBugHandmades.com. Thank you so much for joining me today for another Stampin' Up! Tutorial. So today I'm going to share with you another project featuring the In Your Words stamp set. This is a set available only during celebration, and we have less than a week left of celebration. You can actually earn this set for free with a $300 spend in online Stampin' Up! Store. I do have direct links to my store down below. This was a really fun set. I was excited I was able to get it. It's got so many different sentiments for a variety of occasions, and I love that there are a variety of fonts. So really fun set. So let's go ahead and jump right into today's tutorial. Alrighty, got all my pieces here, and this is actually my second time to film this video because I don't know if you, I think I mentioned it on, I'm gonna stamp in Coastal Cabana ink. I think I mentioned in Monday's tutorial, or was that maybe a tutorial last week? I don't know. One of my recent tutorials, a tutorial this month, I mentioned that my camera is, or not my camera, but the microphone on my camera is, one of them was not working. Apparently there's 4 in my camera. So I've got white cardstock that I die cut using one of the stitched rectangle dies, my favorite dies. So you can see the little stitched border around that die cut. But my, so anyways, there's 4 microphones in my device, and one of the microphones had gone bad, so I had to take it in and get it repaired, and they believe they found the faulty mic and have fixed it with a used microphone. So I'm hoping it records better, and it's so sad because the original recording for this tutorial was so good. It was so good. And then, yeah, it's not usable footage. Okay, stamping complete. So I stamped the sentiment that says, "Hope this card makes you smile." Now I have got a piece of Mango Melody cardstock. This is cut 3 inches by 4 1/4 inches, and I thought this was a nice bright cheery color for that sentiment. We are actually going to do some embossing. So I have got my mini machine here. Love this mini machine, and I am using the Thanks and Hello embossing folders. So when you get these embossing folders, it comes with 2. They are the perfect size for the mini Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine, and you get one that says thanks in a variety of languages, and then the other one says hello in a variety of languages. So I don't think I've used an embossing folder in a while, so I was excited to use this. So when you're embossing with just standard embossing folder, you need plate number 1. This is for the mini machine. You need plate number 1. Then take your embossing folder and your cardstock, and I'm gonna put it in to where this word hello right here, I want that to be off to the right of my cardstock, and I want that entire word. So I think that looks good. So I'm gonna put that in. You wanna put spine in, put the spine in first. Woo! Then plate number 3. Okie dokie. And just run that through. Da, da, da. There we go. Okay, let's take a look at this. I mean, it just glides through so smoothly. Love it. Let's see. And voila, look at that. I mean, embossing, dry embossing like that is just so much fun. So fun. Okay, so we've got that. Now we are ready to start putting this card together. So I've got basic white thick cardstock here. This is cut 4 1/4 inches by 11 inches, scored at 5 1/2 inches. And I do have all of the measurements for today's project over on today's coordinating blog post. So that is linked down below in the video description. Then I've got a piece of Coastal Cabana cardstock. This is cut 3 3/4 inches by 5 inches. And then this piece of Pattern Party Designer Series paper. This is actually a host item available in the annual catalog, or from the annual catalog. And you can get this for free with a $150 spend in my online store. I love this paper. It's awesome. So, okay, we're gonna use the rainbow stripe side, and this piece is cut 3 5/8 of an inch by 4 7/8 of an inch, and I did eighths so that you just get this thin little border around the edge, that thin border of Coastal Cabana. And I think I'm gonna use liquid glue, just since that border is so thin. I want to be sure that I've got a little wiggle room to line my designer paper up. Center it up really nicely. Perfect. That is the nice thing about liquid glue. Gives you that little bit of wiggle room. Okay, and you know what? While I have it out, let's just use it for all the other layers. Might as well. Then I'm just gonna center this up on my basic white thick card base. Oh, I just love those stripes. Okay, then my embossed layer, and I'm just gonna put the adhesive just in the middle. And then I'm gonna line this up, leaving just a little of that designer paper on the bottom. Okay, I think that looks good. All right. Okay, so now I'm gonna bring in some of this white baker's twine. This is from the Baker's Twine Essentials pack. I love this. You actually get 5 colors in this pack. I think we got gray granite. I think this is crumb cake, very vanilla, basic black, and basic white. Okay, so we're gonna take this and a little bit of Stampin' Seal adhesive, and right about here, I'm just gonna add a little bit of that adhesive. Actually, I need to bring it up just a little bit higher, I think. Okay. I'm going to stick it down. Yeah, I want this to line up just beneath that word hello. Okay. I think that looks good. And I'm going to wrap this around 3 times. Okay, I'm gonna stop right there. Let's put that in the middle. Get a little, where's the end? Tearing tape here. I just want to lock that in place, and then, sorry if the camera just wiggled, I have it plugged in charging and I just bumped the cord. Okay. All right, so there we go. I think that looks lined up. Ah, that's actually lined up better than my sample, better than both of my samples. And 2 dimensionals on the back of the sentiment, and we will just, oh, is that Malachi? I think he is like literally cracking up downstairs. I can hear him chuckling. My mom must be tickling him. I mean, he's laughing so hard. Okay, so got the sentiment on. And then to finish this card up, I am just going to do a few of these basic, oh, I forgot I put that end in. A few of the basic rhinestone jewels. I'm just gonna do 3 in the, I don't feel like I'm completing my words. I'm just going to do 3 in the upper right hand corner. Oops. Let's see. Yeah. Yep, looks good. And press. I used the large size, by the way, of these rhinestones. Okay, I literally just closed this video up and realized I forgot the bow on this card. So I'm going to take some more of that white twine and slip it under the twine that's on the card. There we go. And I'm going to tie that in a bow. Oh, my nails are so short I couldn't pick it up. Okay. Yeah, I finished the tutorial and I was going back to start editing and I'm like, wait, something's missing from the card. Oh yeah. Okay, so I'm just going to tie this in a very simple bow. And that will finish up this card. Let's see, just a little, gosh, I clipped my nails and I can't pick up that twine. They're so short. Okay, dink and dink. I think that's good. Okay, now this card is complete. Just give you a quick close-up. So there it is, you guys. I hope that you have enjoyed this tutorial. And of course I did my envelope, and what I did here for the flap, I didn't like the reverse side of this designer paper for the card. Normally I do the reverse side of the designer paper that's on the card. I put that on the flap, but I didn't feel like it matched. So I just took my Coastal Cabana ink pad and I sponged some ink onto the flap, and that's how I got a coordinating flap. And then on the front I stamped these two images from the Textures and Frames stamp set. This is a celebration item. We actually used this on Monday in Monday's tutorial. And remember, this one's available for free with a $50 spend. This is my favorite celebration item from the selection that we have right now. So love that. Yeah, so that's how I did my envelope. I hope that you guys have enjoyed today's tutorial. Thank you so much for joining me today. I appreciate you guys so much. Thank you so much to everyone who has shopped with me this month. You mean so much to me. I hope you guys have enjoyed, and stay tuned. I will be back again very soon with another tutorial. Bye now.